Welcome to the Patriot Hour. I'm Michael. Q Anon, Q clearance. He posted again this morning, 0846. We're going to go over that. Internet, Bill of Rights. How does it pertain to you, your future, the future of our internet? Stick around. We're going to go over that as well. We'll break it all down. All right. I'm Michael, your host. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, share, and just look in the comment box. I always put the descriptions or the links to what we go over typically down in the description box. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, take a look around. If you're new coming into this, there's lots of information. If you're new into the Q realm and what Q is even all about. Okay, so I actually have like a nice little about 6-minute video. It's gotten a couple of thousand views. And it just breaks down the whole Q thing in about 6 minutes, a little bit, give you a good chance at understanding it anyway. All right, so let's jump in here. All right, post 878 in the series. Do you trust Jeff Sessions, or do you trust Sessions? Question mark. Boom. Period. Q. If you click this link here, it would take you into the original Great Awakening site. Do you trust Sessions? Boom. And there's all these. I'll trust when he does something big enough to convince me. I mean, you get all these different opinions. Indeed, another exciting announcement today, I hope. Cali has gone completely off the rails. Not a single cop or politician has been arrested. Okay, that's going into most likely Jeff Sessions yesterday announced that he was going to, be doing some stuff. He's got some paperwork filed for the state of California, I guess, like a mayor from San Francisco, or I think it was San Francisco or something, like put out the warning to these the illegal immigrants or illegal element in the area there that they're coming in, and they so a lot of them took off and hid, and it just created extra crap for the feds to come in and do their job. So there's that old stigma of we don't have to help the federal government. And of course you don't. The states don't, but you can't obstruct either. You don't want to do anything. Don't do anything. You can't. I don't want to help the feds. Act like it's a real bad idea, but then you're helping. And I get it. They're kind of people in your town, and they're your citizens, but they are an illegal group, and that's what we're trying to work on here, I guess. So, okay. So let me get back over into the Q post. Yesterday, post 872 in the series at 14:31, which would have been 2:31 p.m. Hashtag Internet Bill of Rights, Q. Now, and then he puts at Snowden, we are going live, -24, comb your hair. And then he reread Internet Bill of Rights. This scares them more than anything. Loss of control, period. Use logic, period. Nothing to do with AT&T, period. Must be regulated to prevent censorship and narrative push, period. Q. So, excuse me. We will. Let me bring this up here for you. We'll get into that. Boom. Okay, we the people. Use your voice in the White House. This is typically how you do a petition, folks. You sign in. If you had an idea or something that you're trying to get attention to, we the people ask the federal government to call on Congress to act on an issue. And the issue is, boom, Internet Bill of Rights created in the AM on March 4th of 2018. I'll read it to you here. Internet forums and social networks which provide free access to the public are a digital place of assembly, and individuals using such methods for public communication should not be subjected to censorship due to political beliefs or differing ideas. Conservative voices on many large public website platforms are being censored based solely on a differing opinion. Some of these platforms further employ tracking mechanisms for monitoring an individual's digital history, which can be used to censor the individual's public communication through various censorship practices, sometimes without knowledge or awareness. These actions directly violate personal liberty and stand at contrast with the Bill of Rights. We, the people, demand action to bring our digital future into the light. So signing this petition needs 94,010 more signatures by April 3rd, 2018 to get a response out of the White House. 5,990 more needed out of the 100,000. Now let's watch this if I update it. 94010, 93,803. So it's gaining some momentum. Now there's 6,197 signed. 199. Let's see if we can get it to go to 200 here. Oh, it went backwards a couple. That's crazy. So anyway, yes, okay, I understand this a little bit. The way I see it, I was talking to a buddy about this a few days ago even. We've talked about net neutrality months ago. We got three ways that we're here. What we're under right now, net neutrality was bundled. It had some good things. They talked about the bit for bit, that a bit should be treated like a bit no matter what. And what we're talking about there, folks, is, whether it's a movie or a book or, anything that gets transferred over a digital line, it just looks the same. It's a bit of information. And that the ISPs don't look at it that way. They sell to like the main place, like Netflix, what's the other one? Hula. You got all this. Those are a few examples, but like though they would pay a premium to your ISPs, internet service providers, whether like Time Warner Cable, Comcast. They would sell like the better road, if I can put it that way. Like a 6-lane highway with no potholes and just really new infrastructure, and you're going to be able to go 80 mile an hour. And then when they'd see a bit that they didn't particularly like and maybe where it was coming from, and even though it was the same as over here, they would reroute and shove over, and you'd get the less preferred way. And that would, for the end user, sometimes you wouldn't get the download. You maybe kind of if you're streaming something, it would be choppy. So the government's version, which is, we know, net neutrality, that if you look into the history books for like even the phones, the old phones, not cell phones, but phones back in the day, they regulated, and you don't really always get the best results. You get kind of more taxes and unwilling things that roads you don't want to go down. And then you got the way we're operating now, where the companies that have built these infrastructures, they're doing what they want. But all along we've had all these laws keeping up, and some of these ISPs being the ones headhunting them to get laws put into place to protect their the way that it's going. Oh, we're moving so fast that we got to keep up. The Digital Millennium Copyright Act and these other laws. This one here just seems to be one for kind of us, to put something in between us and these companies. We've been moving so fast. We haven't slowed down enough to think about ourselves and protect ourselves. So There's tons of laws on you as a citizen getting onto a company's computer remotely and putting things in there to track them and their habits. But that's basically what they do to us. By us participating in getting internet service or a cell phone, Google, you opt in. So maybe with this Internet Bill of Rights, we can just opt out. Or opt in. Either way, if you really like all the tracking and the preferential AdSense that just is manipulated around you, and every time you turn on your phone or you're on Facebook, you talk about things out loud now and things are recording, and then it's there. You could turn all that off. You have the right to, disappear, the right to be off the grid, the right to not be, censored for just your political belief or maybe your religious beliefs. We don't want to start going down them roads. I don't. So I'm not saying this is 100% good, 100% whole, 100% right. I'm saying for everybody to look into it, come to their own conclusions. Don't take my word. Just get on here, read it, do a little bit more research. And if it sounds like something that you'd want to sign, then you come here and you sign it. And you can do that right here at the sign now. You'd probably have to put your name, last name, and email, and then you're going to get an email. And that you can uncheck here, opt out of their emails that they would start sending you. So, yeah, right there. And that could be as simple as us as we stand with these corporations moving forward. Do we all want to be metadated and tracked to a level of what they're doing it at? And then being censored and having all these other things. So this sounds like on the forefront, on the face of it, it sounds decent. I would say I'm going to do a little more research as well. And if it's between this, what we're currently in right now, or going to like net neutrality, this one probably seems the best. Let me know what you guys think, what you come up with. Let me know anything you find out. I would love to hear. I love the comment section of YouTube. That's why it's on. Please use it. Let's have some great discussions. I love hearing from you. The channel as a whole, we really, we're doing this to spread the truth and to promote freedoms and liberties. So let us know what you guys are thinking. If you find anything differing from what I'm thinking, love to hear it. If you feel more comfortable, drop an email. Let us know what you're thinking, what you'd like to see, and what you think about this, what you found out about this, anything. I find out anything more, hear any more news on it, I will as well bring it to you. So the same with any more Q drops today or later on, I'll return. So I'm Mike from the Patriot Hour. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, share this video. And if you're new to the channel, again, just explore a little bit. Check out the Great Awakening video I have. It's the main one on the channel, so it'll bring you up to par. Till later, keep promoting freedom and liberties for everybody.